Where's Christy? Yawning it up in the mirror. You're not on the team, Leslie. You're not on the team. That's the difference between life and death. Hello guys, and welcome back to Dance Mums. And today I am not actually that excited to watch this episode. I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a downer, unfortunately. I mean, we're dealing with the sensitive topic of breast cancer and just cancer in general. So I feel like this is not going to be a very happy episode. Yeah. Apparently it is just a normal Dance Moms episode, but with like the, oh, we are battling cancer. Yay. So this is going to be an interesting watch. I'm kind of excited, but also kind of not. I've already seen the old title sequence, which is very nice. I've missed the old title sequence. There's been one episode with the new one, and I already hate it. So yeah, pretty much without much further ado, we're going to jump straight in. There's no pyramid, sadly, for this episode, because last episode was the reunion episode, I think it was. Yeah. But remember, after this episode, we are going to be taking the rest of April off, which is literally just like a Sunday and a Wednesday. It's 1 week, okay, guys? It's 1 week where I'll be doing 2 Abbey Lee Dance Universe competition things. And then we'll be back with season 4 in May. So, without much further ado, shall we get on with the episode? I think I've chitter-chatted enough. Let's get on with it.
What do I do?
Good, just rinse out your mouth because I could tell you were having a little trouble.
Okay.
I'm sorry. First of all, red plastic solo cup. What's going on here? Are we living in a student accommodation? Because those are the kind of bullshit cups that used to be at every single fucking student party at uni. Every single one. Those red cups. Oh, they used to stress me the fuck out because they're so deceptively big. So you pour yourself a drink and you're drinking it for about half an hour, or you got to down it all in one go. Oh, it's stress. Honestly, big stress.
And we are doing a benefit. It's a fundraiser for Dancers Care.
Oh.
It helps breast cancer patients, people that have survived breast cancer, people that are ailing.
See, I feel like this is actually using your platform for good. And it is going to be a tough watch this episode. I can't see it being fun. So strap in, lads. It is nice to see Abby showing a more human side, especially because as soon as her mum dies, I can see her diving off of a deep end because there's now nobody to hold her accountable. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's not a single person that can hold her accountable that she cares about. Do you know what I mean? So I think we're about to see a massive shift, and I think this is nice to see her exhibiting some kind of emotion and sympathy.
We're doing this beautiful routine in your honor to tribute to you.
Oh.
And it's called Beautiful.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Mrs. Miller does not seem very enthused. She's like, oh, God. Oh, fantastic. Oh, lovely. Oh, brilliant. She does not seem like she cares one little bit, which is kind of a shame, I can't lie.
My mother doesn't have breast cancer, but she has colon cancer. And it's getting really bad. She's in stage 4.
Oh,
you know, it's really only a matter of time, and I want to do this.
The only thing worse than stage 4 is death. Which, damn, that bad. Colon cancer as well. It's such a shitty disease because sometimes it can give you all the symptoms in the world. Sometimes it can give you no symptoms at all. And if you don't discover it, sometimes you discover it by luck. Sometimes you don't discover it at all until it's far too late. It's shit. It really is. I still think, and I know it'd be a ridiculous feat to do it, but I think they should have like a full body MOT. You can't know unless you go to the doctors, and you can't go to the doctors unless you've got reasonable doubt. Do you know what I mean?
Right off the top, I want to say that, Peyton, you are here today. I didn't know if you or Chloe would show up.
I was literally about to say, like, where's Christy? What's going on? Because I'm assuming this was filmed after Nationals, which means that Christy and Leslie were kicked out, right? Leslie and Peyton are back, which means I'm assuming that whole saga's over. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. I can't lie. Why is Christy not here? She'll probably tell me on the fucking thing. that she was on holiday somewhere or she was on strike or something, I don't know. But either way, she's not here.
It's exciting for the whole team to be asked to be involved in raising awareness about breast cancer.
All right, so let's move right along to
Sorry, I just spotted Kelly yawning it up in the background there. Yawning it up in the mirror. Fucking hell, she could have caught so many flies right then.
we are traveling to Atlantic City, New Jersey.
It's about the gambling. We gotta get some monies up, you know? Speaking of, there is a potential that I might be going to Las Vegas in a couple of months. We'll see how that one goes.
You're coming off of a big, big win. I have created a piece of music especially for you.
Bastard. It's a fucking Maddie dance, isn't it? Oh, it's gonna be Maddie. Oh, God, honestly, I hated that number. I think that might be one of the worst numbers that I've seen on this show. Like, my God, it was bad. She wasn't bad, but, like, the choreography was fucking miserable. And the song itself made me want to jump off a cliff. If you're going to do a Chicago number, make sure that they're at an appropriate age where they can fully commit to it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was just weird.
This week, you will be doing a solo.
Shocker. Brooke getting a solo. I thought those days were well behind us, but apparently not.
You will also be doing a solo this weekend, provided that your mother behaves. The name of your routine is Can You Predict the Future?
Apparently, I can, and I'm quite good at it, you know. I'm quite good at predicting the future. Also, guys, in case you've not noticed my drink of the episode, I've also got a cup of tea. But Iron Brew! It is a luminous orange drink. It is very famous in Scotland, and I love it. It's my second favourite fizzy drink after probably like Sprite or lemonade. So, yeah. Guys, I gotta be honest, Coke ass. I don't like Coke. If I'm going for a Coke-ish drink, I'm going for Pepsi. I'm going for Pepsi Max or I'm going for Pepsi Max Cherry. I'm not going near Coca-Cola. I literally don't care. Like, I don't think it's that good. And the people who can tell the difference between Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola Diet and Coca-Cola Zero, I think it is, because the amount of people that I have, you know, when you go up and you get those drinks in the little dispensers, right? You know how it's got like Diet Coke, Coke Zero, normal Coke. I mix and match and they never ever notice the difference. But as soon as I go, oh, like you can't tell the difference. Oh, I can tell the difference. I can tell the difference. Bitch, you can't, because I've been serving you Coke Zero for years instead of Diet Coke. You can't tell the difference because there is no difference.
I want you guys to realize that I am renaming my costume and dancewear store. It's going to be Broadway Babies Dancewear and Costume Shop.
See, I could understand if you named it after your mum, but the dog? What the fuck's the dog got to do with costumes? What are you doing here? What are we doing here? Broadway Babies clothing shop. It doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? Doesn't really incite much enthusiasm from me. I can't lie. This is a bit of a shit decision. I can't lie.
My mom, of course, died of lung and breast cancer.
Yeah, my mother passed away from lung cancer.
So does that mean, remember when you found
I don't mean to like cut you off, but you did cut Leslie off as she was about to go, yeah, my mum died as well from breast cancer, and you just talked over her. That wasn't very nice of you, Jill. You're on a warning.
I will go with you. It's surprising to hear Jill say that she doesn't have regular mammograms.
It can feel quite invasive from what I've heard. Like, not everybody is comfortable. From what I'm aware, it's just more of like an insecurity thing. Like, they're not comfortable with people having a look or being topless or things like that. Like, it's just not something that people are comfortable with. And I think that that's a lot of the stigma around it, is that this could potentially save your life. This 5-second thing, it's the same with a smear test. It literally could save your life. And if you put it off and you put it off and you put it off, and then you get cancer, and you could have found out 6 months ago, a year, 2 years potentially. That's the difference between life and death. And it is so important that you guys get it checked out. Oh my God, please, for the love of God.
She's crying. Oh,
she's really crying. I can't handle this. I don't like to watch people sad.
It sucks. This episode is gonna suck. I can already feel it. I can already feel like this is just not gonna be a fun watch in the slightest. Oh no. I think even Abby, who is a monster most of the time, when it comes to your parents and the thought that like your parent is gonna die within the next 6 months, that's all you've got left. It's emotional. It's not fun. It's not something that people like thinking about, and it's something that like can upset you. It's making me upset just thinking about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just not a nice feeling in the slightest. So imagine how Abby feels knowing that it's going to happen soon. Do you know what I mean? Like, that must be heartbreaking for her. And as much as she is a horrible, horrible person, nobody deserves to have to go through that. Nobody.
Hi, Christy. It's Kelly. I miss seeing Chloe down there. Leslie and Peyton are here, so I don't know. Think about coming back.
The roles are reversed now. Kelly's calling Christy to come back. My goodness, we've literally had a full role reversal in like 4 episodes. It's hilarious. Absolutely hysterical. But yeah, damn, this is weird not having Christy here. Like, this has only ever happened once before, maybe for 2 episodes. And now we've got, like, Christy gone again. She better be back by season 4. I better see her in that fucking studio. She better be there.
Look, Brooke's gonna tie her shoe for her watch. Why? Because she can't bend over.
Oh.
I think if you can't bend over to do up your laces, get shoes that don't require you to do up your laces, get slip-ons, wear some Crocs, do you know what I mean? You're not dancing, so it's not like you can't wear Crocs.
So, your piece is entitled Wake. Kind of like Wake Up, Brooke.
I fucking knew it was coming. I knew as soon as she said wake, it's going to be like, wake up, Brooke. Didn't she also do one that was like, I'm asleep, and it's like, you're never paying attention and you're shit. That was basically the motto behind that one. And this one is wake up, Brooke.
This is it. It's the big day.
Oh.
I'm having a grand opening for Broadway Babies Dance and Costume Shop.
Oh, this shop. Oh, I thought this was like the costume room in her studio. Not a fucking premises with actual like a shop. I thought it was just going to be like the Abby Lee Dance Studio, like, shop. Not like an actual Broadway Babies dancewear. Is this still a thing? Hang on. Let me do some research, shall we? They haven't posted anything in a couple of years. Oh, I actually like that jacket. Oh, no. I'm not buying from fucking Abby. Fuck's sake. Yeah. Oh, wow. I didn't realise that there were... Yeah, I mean, it's still... She literally posted something on it 17 hours ago. Yeah, Broadway Babies Dancewear is closed. It says.
Seeing Broadway Baby will be weird. Stuffed animals you see in a museum. You don't see them in someone's costume shop. I've never seen that before.
She's putting Broadway Baby in the costume shop. That's so strange. But do you know what? Each to their own at the end of the day. I would not want to be going in a shop and then I just see a stuffed dog on the mantelpiece and I'm sitting there going, what is that dog doing there? That's the Broadway Baby.
It smells. Smelling to high heaven.
That is not natural. It's like Stephen King Pet Cemetery.
Ugh! Ugh! That is horrifying. Awful. I'm sorry. That's not okay. I will never ever be on board with stuffing a pet when they die. That's just not okay. It's not okay. No. I'm sorry. We're not allowing this.
I'm never going to be part of this team is ever included in the plan of what goes on. And I'm fine with that.
She's finally come to terms with the fact that you're not on the team, Leslie. You're not on the team. Finally. It's sunk in. She's like, I know that I'm never going to be on the team. Thank God. It only took a couple of seasons.
I'm going to make you all feel better, and I'm going to tell Peyton to change this solo up in different
You're
form.
missing the point.
Maybe it'll make you happy, but maybe it'll shut you up.
I think the whole argument is that Peyton is doing a number that she's done before, which is inherently unfair. It's like when Maddie whipped out one of her solos that she'd already done before and everyone else was like, well, hang on a minute, she's already done this fucking one. What are you doing? what's going on here? What is happening? And that's how it feels. So, I don't know. I'm kind of over the whole Peyton and Leslie thing. It's just drama to start drama in it, because there's no other drama happening in this episode. And quite frankly, I'm bored. I'm bored, guys. I'm so bored. Oh, maybe it's because Christy's not here. Maybe that's why. I just feel like season 3 got us stuck in such a rut of disappointment after disappointment because there were so many episodes. I'm hoping that season 4 is going to be very, very entertaining, because if it's not, tough one for me having to sit through all of it.
All it takes is a simple mammogram, get it done, and then you know if you have it or not.
This is so jarring, because obviously we know that in a matter of less than a decade, Kelly does have cancer, and that's so frightening to think that, like, you have your mammogram and it's fine then, but 6 months down the line, everything could change. So this is definitely good use of time by spreading awareness. I'm actually glad that they're showing them going to the mammogram to sort of try and get rid of any stigmas or fear that people have. Show them that it is easy, it is quick, and it isn't going to take up too much of your time or be too invasive or things like that. Like, it's just worth the time, I guess.
There's a little bit of a problem being able to say your mammogram is fine. You both have what we call dense breasts. Good news actually for both of you, so I can get the anxiety out of the room. Everybody looks good? Your breasts are normal?
You could hear the exhale, the oh, thank God. I probably haven't shown it in the episode just because it cut off and went to an ad break. But there was a moment where she went, now, it's a little tricky saying whether your mammogram is clear or not because you both have dense breasts. What? What the fuck is a dense breast? Does it just mean like the tissue is very thick? I've never heard somebody use the word dense to describe breasts. That's just such a wild word to use. Like, big, small, round, juicy to an extent, but dense? That's a brand new one.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, good.
I'm really struggling with like stuff to add to this episode because there's not a lot going on. There really isn't, and there's like just little bitty conversations that are just kind of plot combos that don't really do much. Do you know what I mean? I'm struggling with this one. I can understand why this was a special and not part of a series. Do you know what I mean?
This routine is very important to me, as it should be to everybody. And it's not coming together as quickly as I'd like. It's still a big hot mess.
I was literally about to say, I'm thinking it looks quite nice. It looks relatively clean. Like, she doesn't seem to be shouting at them that much. And then in her confessional, she's like, but it's still a hot mess. And I'm like, we can't win. We actually can't win, guys. The allegations are true. She won't let us win.
So the doctors have asked her not to leave.
Abby informs us that she's not going to be able to go. And we all understand.
Do you know what? I'm fine with Abby missing this competition. I think this is different to the last time that she kind of just cut and run from competitions because she didn't really give valid reasons, or she was just being secretive about those reasons for literally no reason. Whereas here, we know that her mum's ill. If she needs time to spend with her mum because the doctors are like, it's not going well, then I can understand, and I think it's probably best, because Abby would be blubbering in that audience, you just know, wailing. Oh God, yeah, I think it's probably best that she did stay with her mum, because heaven forbid she went on a trip with the kids and her mum passed away and she didn't get those final moments with her. Ooh, just making me emotional thinking about it.
But that doesn't mean that she can beat Brooke.
I'm just so excited that you get a chance to do a solo.
It's your chance to prove to
I got distracted by drinking, but I caught Leslie trying to hug Peyton. Peyton being like, ew, realizes she's on camera and being like... It was such a dramatic face change, and I think she was like, fuck, I'm on camera, I can't look like I'm disgusted by my mom hugging me. Ew.
Judges up next. nice and jazzy, just 9 and 10, number 1-8.
Did you see that judge that was just like, had a piece of paper in front of him and he was writing like this? Didn't even look down at what he was writing. He could have written fucking gibberish. He could have been writing halfway down the page. But he was so focused on what was in front of him. He was just like, I don't even need to look down. I can write an entire essay like this. I think I've worked out what I don't enjoy about this number, and I think it's nothing to do with Maddie herself, it's to do with the choreography. The choreography doesn't lean into the accents of the music, but that's the intro, but like what she's doing doesn't match the music. It's far too legato, it's far too flowy. It's a Fosse number, okay? Or it's inspired by a Fosse musical, which means that the choreography needs to be sharp. Boom, boom, ba-da, boom, ba-da, ba-ba, ba, ba-da, ba-da. It's gotta be quick. It's gotta have a fast, sort of like, not fast, but it's just gotta be sharp. Hit, bam. But her style of dancing doesn't fit with that style of music. So it is just this weird hybrid, and I don't think it quite works. Obviously, I've spoken about why I don't like the song and the number and what it's sort of trying to do. I spoke about that in the last episode. But I think I've worked out why I don't like the choreography, and it's because it doesn't make use of any of those accents in the music at all. It's like doing all that jazz and being like, come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? It doesn't work. That was impressive.
Never fade, you were standing in the dark. When you wake
I thought it was a bloody good dance. Well done, Brooke. I was impressed. Congratulations. It's nice to actually see Brooke do a solo again. It's been a hot minute since we saw her do a good one. I'm not counting the one that she did to her song because choreography weren't great for that one, let's be honest. But this was a really good example of when she gets good choreography and she's allowed to like shine with all of her talents. It was actually really nice, and it was really great to watch. Well done. I was impressed. I have to say I was impressed. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. It started buffering and I was like, hello, are you going to work?
Can you predict the future? Do you see what I see? It's a misty morning, but I've accepted it's how it should be. No need to get too hasty, no need to project your pain. Test I learn as I go. I have no map to show. I don't need directions, I can find it with my eyes closed.
I didn't love it. I would give it like a 6 out of 10. I thought it had good moments, but if I'm being 100% honest, and I mean no shade by this, it felt like a Kendall solo. It didn't really feel like what I was expecting from a Peyton solo, and especially this being like the dance that she's been doing all year. I was just kind of like, really? I wasn't impressed by it personally. I personally just didn't enjoy it that much. It's a shame. It is what it is. Not really much I can do about it. Sorry, Leslie.
We can't dance in this junior age group with two 15-year-olds on the team.
So that's the issue. It's not the fact that it's Peyton versus Brooke. It's the fact that if we add another 15-year-old, we're bumped out of the junior category, which makes sense. That's a legit reason why they can't do that. Okay, fair enough. That's absolutely fair and valid in my opinion.
I know you're not Miss Emotional like Mackenzie is. But we'll always be best friends.
She went, fuck off, Mum, and started spraying in her face. That was a really weird conversation between Maddie and Melissa. Very strange indeed. Not sure how I should feel about that personally.
There's a beautiful sadness with a bright blue sky. Somehow we find that the future begins in giving the gift of life. It's a beautiful moment today.
Yeah, that was a really, really beautiful dance. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I think there were moments that just were a little bit clunky, so I couldn't give it the full 10 out of 10. But, like, it was beautiful. It was lovely. And a very touching tribute to Abby's mum. Honestly, emotional is what that is. It was quite emotional. It did stir up some feelings from the depths of my soul. So, yeah, I did enjoy that. Very, very well done, girls.
Abby wanted to give you this $5,000.
Beautiful. Thank you.
For your foundation.
So much. Thank you so much.
It always really makes me chuckle when they write out the numbers. It's 5,000 and 0 cents. You're not getting a cent more than 5,000. Oh, those kind of checks do always make me chuckle. But that's such a lovely thing from Abby. I wonder whether it was actually from Abby or whether it was from Lifetime. I'm not sure. I'm undecided. I don't want to be too cynical and say that it was Lifetime, but it potentially could have been. Or they went 50-50, you know what I mean?
For Maddie, performing Maddie, from Abby Lee Dance Company.
Well done, Maddie. Woo!
Wait, it's Brooke from Abby Lee Dance Company. Come on up, Brooke.
Brooke came third. Peyton beat her. Okay, if you say so. If you say so.
Predict the future, it's Peyton from Abby Lee Dance Company.
Half a point separating them. Okay, I don't feel too bad about it now. Do you know what I mean? It's like when it was a 10th of a point, I was like, yeah, this is bullshit now.
Beautiful sadness.
Yeah. Okay, I'm so glad that this won because I think it would have been heartbreaking if the tribute to Abby's mum lost. Do you know what I mean? Second's the first loser after all. They would have lost. It's tough. It's tough.
This is Peyton, and I was just wondering what this means with my placement on the team.
I don't know.
She doesn't know because Brooke has a contract on the show and they can't just break that contract. That's why she's saying, I don't know. It's not to do with you, Peyton. And I hate that you keep on being put in this position where you're constantly having to ask, oh, am I on the team? Am I on the team? There's a very, very valid legal reason why you're not on the team, and it's and why Brooke is, and it's because Brooke is locked in a contract. You are not. And it is really upsetting that they keep on peddling this when that's the real reason why.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'm assuming at this point in time, her mum unfortunately did pass away, which makes sense because in the last episode she spoke about her mum as if her mum had died. So, damn. That's really unfortunate. But that is all we've got time for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. It's not really been an exciting one. It's not been an interesting one. It was tough to watch at times, especially with all the talk about cancer. It was just a bit of a downer, I can't lie. But I am excited to start season 4 in May. So, without much further ado, thank you guys very, very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I will see you guys on Sunday for some AUDC. But until then, make sure to keep on ranting, and I will see you guys later. Bye now. See ya.